Good morning, ladies. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm Brittany, and I am the Director of Exhibition and Sales over at Bend XPO. So I'm so excited to be with you both today to show you around and let you know what's happening in East Moline as the newest member of the businesses going into the Bend. We are very excited to be wrapping up construction and getting well underway with new events to the Quad Cities here this fall. So just as we look through where we are, the Bend is a new destination in the Quad City area. So we've become like a one-stop shop for attendees of events, meeting planners that have multiple types of functions that they want to run during their program, as well as accommodations right on site. So we have sister properties where the Rust Belt has concert venue options. The Bend Event Center has high-end awards dinner or additional breakout space for events. Hyatt Hotels has a Hyatt Place and a Hyatt House right on our complex. We have a park with outdoor green space possibilities with a band shell and lawn for, physical activities that can be done, yoga in the park, or even a team building exercise out there. And then we have additional services that the attendees can take part in either on their own if they have on-own dining. We have restaurants and bars within walking distance, but also salon and professional services. So if people have different needs while they're in town, we can go ahead and have that right on site too. So just looking at where we are on the map. So the Quad Cities is located centrally in the United States. It's in the Midwest region. And we have a really unique setting located right along the Mississippi River. We're able to accommodate to Iowa as well as Illinois. And so we are on the Illinois Quad Cities portion, and East Moline is where the Bend is located. And East Moline is growing in so many ways right now. So it's really an exciting time to be coming into this. And overall, the Quad Cities is driving distance. It's a great spot for regional events and multiple types of groups that want to come in because it's driving distance. We also have the international airport here in Moline. So flying in is very easily to be accommodated as well. So back to kind of where we're at and what we're going to look like. So when you pull into the Bend, this is what you and your guests are going to see. And the exterior is a wow factor. We're 100,000 square footprint of interior space. We have accommodations with windows and natural light in your space, but also option for blackout, presentation setups as well. And it is unique in the corners. We have floor to ceiling windows in one of our event spaces. We have floor to ceiling windows and a nice drop off and pickup area out the front door as well. And that's important for rainy or snowy or VIP events when we want to have that front drive. So we're going to have 6 double door entry points coming in. So it's a very large front entrance. Parking is going to be exclusive for the events happening at Bend Expo. So it's really nice to have an expansive space for that. We will also have an outdoor patio. You can use that as part of your function space, but also just an outdoor area for people to go. So, but as I mentioned before, the park, so that's a 3.2 acre park. It's quite large, has a fountain at the front, it's very beautiful. And then we're walking distance, like I mentioned, with the hotel. So it's a quick walk over and right on site. Inside, as we go in the Bend XPO, we have over 70,000 square feet of usable space. And then in that, we divided off from our open expo space, and that developers hall is going to be able to house over 200 booths. There are 10 by 10 booths, or customize that setup according to what that group needs. And then additionally, we have roughly about 8,000 square feet of space that is formal event space. What's really cool about this space is it's going to have these modern looking windows that you see that are actually able to be opened up so you can have a cohesive event flow and not feel like you're sectioned off. So if you have a VIP area that you want to have for your high sponsor for your vendor show, you can put the VIP, sell that as an additional revenue for your event. But then also if you need offices or breakouts or workshops, that can be broken up too. So lots of flexibility with our operable walls, lots of flexibility with our windows and capabilities. As we look into the hall overall, this is kind of what it would look like with a car show in there. It's going to have finished concrete floors, so it's very easy for setup, very easy for moving out, clean up, things like that. But additionally, we're going to have the concession stand option. So if food and beverage is not part of the budget, that's okay. We can have your attendees stay on site. Your vendors will be happy because your attendees are staying, and they can have that right in the expo hall. But additionally, if you have private event catering needs, we can accommodate that. Bash Street is actually going to be our preferred caterer. Bash Street does a great job. If you're familiar with the Quad Cities, Bash Street Chop House has been around in the downtown Moline area for quite a long time. And their chef and managing partner has partnered with us to become a catering option for guests coming in too. They're actually going to do that concession stand too. So you're going to have really good concession stand food, if that's a thing. So our breakout spaces can accommodate anything from, I say 18, but really, I mean, if it's 2, it's, whatever you would want to do, up to 360 people. And that's just in that sectioned off finished meeting room space. Complimentary Wi-Fi throughout the facilities. And then in the finished meeting room areas, we're going to have in-house AV installed so that it's an easy setup, easy to come in, pop a meeting into there, and be rolling. Additionally, in our general session area, you'll see there's a carpet plan to have that down in there, just to kind of formalize it a little bit. Helps with sound as well. We want to make sure that it's a good quality presentation. So really, I am open to finding out ways that we can bring in anything new to the Quad Cities. We really want to make sure that we keep the Quad Cities growing on the map and bringing in new business and new events. So the sky's the limit when it comes to what could happen here. And myself and the team are really excited to be able to do that and offer a clean and safe environment for people while we do that as well. We really want to make sure that as we open this facility, we are taking measures from the beginning to have an easy comfort for people attending, but also for meeting planners pulling together an event. So we're going to have linenless tables for our meeting rooms, and then this way it can be sanitized in between events. We're going to have sanitation stations throughout the building, but also we have ample space for setup options. So then that way you can be socially distanced during your event as well. We also work with an AV company that if we need to set up a hybrid meeting or any sort of an event that requires additional AV, that we have a contact, but you also have the capabilities if you want to bring in your own AV, if you want to bring in your own catering. That's something that you guys have that customization option, and we just work together on what that looks like for your events. So really straightforward. I just wanted to keep it quick and simple for you today. But if you have any questions at all, I'm available at any time, and I'd love to find a way that we can make your events at Bend Expo. Is there anything that you have questions about or anything that I can help you with? Thanks, guys. We look forward to having you soon.